Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it? Yeah. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
And he's let fly! That's really well manoeuvred. Driving forward. Mbappe. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. Pelé. Lam providing an outlet on that flank. Bergomi with the clearance. The ball swung in, and it's hoisted clear. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Pelé, who's set up one goal so far. Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot could be on. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Pelé. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe. Pelé. And this is Pelé. And he's taking no chances there. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba...
It's Mendit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. Neymar. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. And that has left him in a heap. Now, can they get him away? And it's Pirlo. Thinks about the shot. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears. Terrific header against the crossbar. And he's there to retrieve it. That is good strength. Oh, that's neat. Lahm, great vision. Yeah. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Referee's given a throw. It's a good run down the right. No, again there's no way through. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Pele, and another try! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now he's got space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Pirlo. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. That's a little off target. Pirlo. Now it's Pelé.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ibrahimovic might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm, he's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Pelé, Dembele, and the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
This possibly the last play of the half. He can get that clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? They've scored! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. There's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Vieira gets across and deals with it. Now it's Hullet. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Hullet. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted. Luis Suarez under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
À leur place,
Brilliantly cut out.
le numéro 18, le numéro 5,
Belly.
le numéro 10.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Attention,
Now it's Pelé.
changement.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Koller dominates aerially so often. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Araujo. And it's Nedved. Pelé. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Gullit. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vieira does well to get it back. And he's in a shot, surely! Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Played in by... Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Gullit. Dembele. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's Maradona! Forward it goes. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maradona. Koller. Shapes to shoot! Pelé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos. And he shoots! This time, surely! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. And this is Gullit. And that's been repelled.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
4 added minutes on the board. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Hullet. Ledved. Good take, and is he in? So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.